Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I was, it is what it is really doing. But when I got to Smith, I saw that, I was like, you know what? It's a long trip, but I'm like, it's okay. If she comes before I eat, it's sometimes I'll make it here.
You know where the cups are.
Actually, yeah, I can have some now. I'll do it afterwards, though. We get ready to see me.
You can burn that out of your mouth now.
I'm done.
Yeah, put it to use.
Oh. That would be nice to have one of those machines.
I think you don't have much of a choice. Looks like it's mostly.
All right, Melinda.
All right.
I'm ready for you.
It's mostly the cleaning.
Right this way.
Yeah, there's different flavors.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all the same because the tops were all green.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
It only be one separate?
No, together.
Together? You only need to have Jackie or
Okay.
So you said.
Because I think. What's here on Monday?
Yes, we'll do the PD with Jackie on Monday and Friday.
Yeah.
I can do April 20th on Monday at 9:15 with Jackie.
Ready to go.
Are those minutes energy?
Yeah. She's actually one.
That's weird.
That's Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween thing is weird.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. It's kind of stupid. It's like you've been here before. You're educated in the coffee machine.
Shut up!
Pretty hard for you guys.
Perfect. Thank you much, and we'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye. I'm taking it.
Why different folks want to have small talk with so-called black people? Like, it gets to a point where, you know, there's certain people in a room with so-called blacks, African Americans, Negroes, whatever label they were given. They're in a room and they're alone. And, you know, a conversation sparked up, small talk, not started by the so-called African American black, but by the other people. They want to have some small talk. But the minute that black folks, so-called black folks, want to have a conversation about some reparations, now we don't want to have a talk. You want to have small talk about stuff that we don't even have a relation to. We can't relate. There's nothing relatable about us. We have a different culture. We have a different God. Everything is just different about us. We got flavor. We got soul. We're the salt of this earth. And you want to come over here talking about some stuff that you've been going through that's unrelatable to us. How you bought a new mansion and you're just having the time of your life, and you just want to talk about some insignificant stuff. How about we have a whole conversation about, you know, reparations? Let's talk about recompense for your wicked ways. How about we have a conversation about that? Because nobody's talking about that. We want to talk about all this small talk stuff when the opportunity is presented, but we don't want to talk about nothing serious. Let's have a serious conversation. Let's not be idle with our words. Let's not talk stupid. We're all grown. We can talk about serious things, because when the other people have a problem with something going on in their life, everybody has to jump on the bandwagon, everybody has to vote, everybody has to get on one accord. But when it's us, we can't have a serious conversation about what we're going through. There's no president to represent us. There's no party to represent us. There's nothing on our side. So I think the simple stuff that we can do is just have a simple conversation about what's going to happen to you people for all the things that you've done to us. Let's talk about that. If you can't have that kind of conversation, then we don't need to have no small talk. Don't try to make friends with me because you're bored for the moment, or it's getting awkward in the room and you want to have a simple conversation. I ain't got time for that. My life is heavy, my life is serious, and so is my people. So let's get the bandwagon jumping on, since we're so progressive. You know, these modern age racist people of the different nations say that we're progressive. Okay, let's progress into having a serious conversation. Since you're not racist, it shouldn't offend you to have a serious conversation about reparations and the recompense that should be paid upon your head. Since you're not racist, it shouldn't offend you. It should just be like a regular casual conversation, because everybody knows it happened. Everybody knows that we're oppressed. But it's always a certain kind of people who want to make small talk about some irrelevant, stupid stuff. Taking my cat to the doggone park, and taking my cat to the vet, and my cat got some cancer. Okay, and what? My people been dying. That ain't nothing important. That don't affect me. You want to talk about some stuff that don't affect me, and you want me to listen, so if I ignore you, then you're going to get offended. Because I don't want to have no small chat. No, we're not having this. Let's be progressive. Since we're all, you know, black folks has been making it past the barriers. Let's make it past that barrier of, you know, not getting things done correctly for our people. Because this ain't correct. This ain't right that our people can't even put the idea on the table without it getting shot down. Let's not leave it to the politicians. Let's leave it to the simple people with the simple conversation, because it's getting real simple out here. This world's getting too simple, too sensitive to even have a conversation. Everything's hyper sensitive for them, and I think they're using that to hide from their judgment. No, let's talk judgment. Let's get serious with this. Let's get to business. Since everything that happens to you has to go public and everybody has to side, when Trump says there's no abortions and there's no birth control, oh, Beyonce got to step in and, speak up for you people, but there's nobody to speak up for us. Let's speak up. Let's raise our voices, so-called blacks, Afro, Latinos, African Americans, all you Negroes of different shades, different colors, whatever, wherever you're scattered to. Let's have a serious conversation. Let's get the ball rolling. Since you're so comfortable to have small talk with me, you're going to feel comfortable hearing what I got to say, and you're going to talk back, because you're going to get upset when somebody ignores you. Should start ignoring people like that. I don't want to have no small talk. Get away from me with that. Your simple self. Simpleton. That is so stupid. It's disrespectful. Want to spark up some conversation. You got the audacity to want to talk to me after all the years you've been ignoring us and been ignoring me. No. So when you get ignored, or when the conversation switches up, we can start out with a simple conversation and then switch it up into something hard. We want to see what level you're at. We want to see how much of a conversation you can really take. Are you really social? Or you just faking it? That's the question of the day. Let's talk about that.